This is lesson 6.3, proving triangles congruent for angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. So if two angles and an included side of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding angle and included side of the second triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So angle and then a side that is between the two angles, one right after the other. So making sure that that side is between the two angles. Okay, so we see it, angle, then the side, then the other angle, one right after the other. So if two angles and a non-included side of one triangle are congruent, it should be side actually, non-included side of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding angles and non-included side of the second triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So we've got our angle, then we have the next, so single angle, then the next angle right after it, then the side, angle, angle, side. So this side is after the two angles. So remember, what two things can we always mark? Vertical angles, vertical angle. So for example, kind of like a bow tie, we can mark the angles across from each other. And then a shared or common side. So for example, a triangle here, if we have that middle segment that they're sharing, we can mark that as congruent to itself. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We have an angle, we have a side, and then we have another angle. And do we have that here? Yep, angle, side, angle. Perfect. All right, so here we have an angle, then we have another angle, and then we have our side. Do we have that here? Yep, angle, angle, side. So helps to kind of label things, angle, angle, side. So if you want to write it up here, it might help you go around. We don't jump across, but we go around, angle, angle, side. And then here we can mark that common or shared side, so angle, side, angle. Determine if the triangles are congruent by SSS, SAS, ASA, or AAS, or none. So we're going to go ahead and label what we have. We have an angle, we have a side, and then we have another angle. And we have that same thing there. Angle, 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 that is not a reason, so none. So remember, our SSS was we have three sides, and then our SAS was we have two sides and an angle between. Okay, so we used those last time. All right, shared sides, we can mark that. Angle, angle, and then our side. So AAS. The S is not between the A's, so we want it to come after. Okay. Oh, just two sides, so that was not enough. We need three sides. Putting a tick mark here where they share it, and we have SSS, all the sides. Here we can put our shared and angle, side, angle. Here, side, and then the angle, and then the side. And it is sandwiched in there. Okay, shared side here, so angle, side, and then the angle.